I guess they were listening when you were talking about the Lee and the Zed, and so then they banned that away.
Well, it's like
so
what? But it makes sense because like what?
Yeah, no. What else are you gonna play?
Are you gonna play like Olaf?
All over your front.
So I actually, thanks to my cat. Oh,
never mind. Bit of a dive here towards the bottom side, and that is just a dead Sante.
It's Rich. Hands up in frustration.
And I don't know. Yeah, it's.
So that's how I felt, actually, right there. Because my entire face and my shoes, I actually didn't get on my shirt, were covered in smoothie.
Damn.
Yeah, it was a mess.
It was the perfect time to
get where you go Shojin into like Leandries.
That's kind of fun.
I kind of like that.
Let's see how it's going to work here for Croco as in goes Sponge. Magnus going to try and turn this though as Petrifying Gaze doesn't quite get the stuns and down goes Polu. The spears are sort of flying all wayward and Closer is just dead. DRX, they answer back beautifully here. They don't quite know what the plan was.
All in onto Sponge here.
Maybe they thought they'd find a Killer Instinct
special
to get hype in there.
You can't do that.
Well, if in doubt, kill Rich seems to be the plan here, as there is the Croco and Morgan show that we were asking for. They find the angle as the spear is just avoided here by DRX. Teleport back in from Closer though, as he's looking for the angle. Croco needs to land some of these, but he's not really hitting them, and there goes the Drake. Void Seeker going to connect onto Rich, and it's going to be a hextech soul this game as well. That's massive. Morgan down to 50% here as Yahoo does spot out where the Renekton is.
1-1 in Drakes, 2-2 in kills. That's how I like my Rise group matches, Atlas.
Oh yeah. I just tend to talk.
Well,
and actually, they can kind of do that and get away with it, but who wants some attack speed in the build?
Especially in this game.
Oh yeah.
So how many people, and he's so big, I think with the 2-item spike on the AD carry. Oh.
Sometimes you just want to press R.
Yeah, I think he was trying to predict Sponge's EQ, and then he just didn't.
Yeah, it was a bit weird. Well, Closer's going to stand his ground here. Miasma does go down as Andil. Not going to be dashing off that one, but he still takes a lot of damage. Croco getting out of there because he does the same thing. Primal Surge might be able to keep him around, though. The sustain here for the bros is going to be a little bit better.
Both top laners are backing, looking to TP in. This could be the fight that decides the game.
Yep, Morgan, very scary on this Crocodile, as we know, but it looks like Bro might be giving this up. Let's see how this one's going to go. The teleport comes in, and Morgan, with the rest of his team, and he's just walking forward. He's like, guys, I am huge, and I will be able to take these guys down. Sponge gets out of the pit. Croco gets in. There's the Magnus Storm, and they've caught two out of position. Down goes the Rise. Yeah, who didn't get the memo that they were backing away, and they secure the Dragon. The pros are looking to try and do it again. That's feats of warfare as well. Is this a bridge too far? The answer is probably not, because there's no Rise for another 20 seconds.
There's no Teddy. He's walking way over from mid lane. I don't think they have to damage.
Yeah, he doesn't have On the Hunt available.
Right, Sponge.
There's a little knockback onto Morgan. They're going to look for the turn angle. Cataclysm onto Closer, who's standing his ground. Teddy gets stunned up, but he's doing a pretty good job standing his ground. There's the dash around from the Cassante, but he just doesn't have any money. Oh god, Sponge! Highway robbery as Polu comes on over, but he's not able to stop him. Teddy will go down as the slices and dices come in, but Otacon is such a big prize, and Yahoo! He's going to turn back up. The triple knock up from Sponge. They take down the Kaiser, and it's DRX that are able to get it done. Morgan will go down, and I have a feeling that that emote is going to be necessary. The shaky hands for the Renekton out of frustration here for the bros, unless they can get some sort of psycho turn. I don't know about that one. As out goes Croco, and he's not even able to get his Raptors, I don't think. Man, it was so good when they took the Dragon, and that was when we needed to cut the video. But Otacon is a lot, right? Otacon is actually incredibly high value.
Basically, it's even, is what we're saying.
Polu
died.
Polu died again. Okay.
Not ideal.
Croco is making rifts.
Both with 6 out of the 7 kills.
Yeah, he's having a great game.
Polu.
Oh dear. Just
very straightforward.
Was caught in a place on the map that he wasn't allowed to be.
Just trying to clear vision as Morgan might have to take matters into his own hands. Can he get the plasma stack for hype?
Now he's going to try as Rich goes all out, and then he's all out of options, unfortunately. And Hype comes on over, and that is going to be another one picked up. He now has his Infinity Edge done, so I think the Bros know that this is happening, but can they actually do anything about it? That's
I think
the
they're
question.
too late.
Yeah. Probably going to get held out of the pit here as Andal just buying space, and the spear is not going to land. DRX highway robbery. They'll be able to steal away the purple buff.
That's the rise value.
There it is.
Right there.
And that's why you can't give up vision control around that area even for a moment.
Well, they knew. Right, and I actually think Croco could have made it. Just didn't have the time. They're going to get soul point, but soul point for Nash, that's not worth it. It was soul, no-brainer. Now they got to hold on tight and pray that they get the opportunity to get themselves to the hextech soul somehow.
It's going to be the big one. Sponge and Yehu getting to work on this inner turret. That is going to extend the gold lead here for DRX. As they move to about, 3K. Red Bull Baron power play here. And Croco possibly caught out of position unless it's a cunning ruse. Rich making his way over. Hype, we know that he's in danger. Does he know? That's the real question, as there's Yehu flashing on top. The flash out immediately there from Hype as well. Shattering Strike, not something that Rich really cares.
Really big deal. Want to highlight, again, bottom two are out. DNF, they're not technically locked yet, but they are in, most likely. So getting a direct win over your opponents is a really big deal. And for BRION,
we're gonna get popped here. But the Bros, they are looking for it. They want to fight for this 5 seconds, and Croco getting dove on here by Andal. The Dragon has now spawned. Oh goodness, are we flipping for Hextech Soul?
Oh yeah, bro, 1-2, for sure.
Well, they're going to start this one up. Oh my goodness, it's taking so much damage. Morgan is just going to be hex skating over. Rich will follow him. The quickness gets into the backline, but where is the follow-up as Morgan flashes over? And Rich uses it as a way to taxi his way forward. They take down the Jarvan. The killer instinct, oh no! He didn't really want to do that, but fortunately they did have a crocodile, but it may not be enough. Closer is still alive. Yehu is so big, and in goes Croco. Andal, I just don't think he'll have any sort of assistance here, and Yehu has to do it alone. He has to be the hero, but he's on the miasma, and he's taken by Croco, and they have the Hextech Soul. I didn't even see the dragon go down. This is absolute cinema, and I love it. Mayhem! You know, and they just didn't kill
Croco,
the resto shaman.
He was wobbing and weaving, he was getting that line of sight.
And in the meantime, Sponge is just dead. Okay, welcome back to live, ladies and gentlemen. The jungler is now down, and the Bros... Oh, there must have been an influx. It must have been you guys yet again. The purple is now a buff surrounding the Bros as they march towards DRX.
Pay to win in my LCK.
Oh, absolutely, and we love to see it. Capitalism, baby. As all right, the Bros now just diving. They know they can see it, and they've got Hextech Soul, man. It is so disgusting. Down goes everything. Hype is collecting a triple kill, and Teddy turns up just like Donald Glover with the pizza. It's a quadra under the inhibitor turret. Inhibitor to follow here, and the Bros, they are done with this. They want to go home. It's about 11 p.m. And out of the death chamber and straight back in there once again. Could have potentially been a pentakill there for Hype, but instead it's Croco that locks it down, and the Bros do it again. Back-to-back reverse.